50 Most Famous and Inspirational Quotes by Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is an American actor, musician and producer, known for doing unconventional roles. He is not just charming but good-looking, different, weird, hilarious and intellectual, everything at the same time. This is very rare combination you will find among other actors, which earned him a huge fan following across the world. Quotes by Johnny Depp. For his outstanding acting performances he has been awarded with 3 Academy Awards, BAFTA, Golden Globe and SAG Awards as a Best Actor. He is a passionate humanitarian, and donates to many charities across the globe. Here are the famous quotes by this great actor from both on and off the screen that shows why he is really so amazing. Inspirational quotes by Johnny Depp. 1. One day the people that didn't believe in you will tell everyone how they met you. 2. Life's pretty good, and why wouldn't it be? I'm a pirate, after all. 3. You can close your eyes to the things you do not want to see, but you cannot close your heart to the things you do not want to feel. 4. There are 4 questions of value in life. What is sacred? Of what is the spirit made? What is worth living for? And what is worth dying for? The answer to each is the same. Only love. 5. People say I make strange choices, but they're not strange for me. My sickness is that I'm fascinated by human behavior, by what's underneath the surface, by the world's inside people. 6. I like to create stuff, whether it's a little doodle, a drawing, a small painting or a movie, so I suppose I'm driven by that. Everything I've done has felt very natural. 7. Escapism is survival to me. 8. Everything is just very, very blurry. I've never had proper vision. 9. I think it's an actor's responsibility to change every time. Not only for himself and the people he's working with, but for the audience. If you just go out and deliver the same dish every time, it's meatloaf again, you'd get bored. I'd get bored. 10. I think the thing to do is enjoy the ride while you're on it. 11. As a teenager, I was so insecure. I was the type of guy that never fitted in because he never dared to choose. I was convinced I had absolutely no talent at all. For nothing. And that thought took away all my ambition too. 12. There's definitely healing properties to being in proximity to the ocean and that breeze. There's something about that Caribbean climate and humidity. 13. I don't pretend to be Captain Weird. I just do what I do. Johnny Depp. 14. There's a drive in me that won't allow me to do certain things that are easy. 15. I like the challenge of trying different things and wondering whether it's going to work or whether I'm going to fall flat on my face. 16. I have known plenty of people who, in their later years, had the energy of children and the kind of curiosity and fascination with things like little children. I think we can keep that, and I think it's important to keep that part of staying young. But I also think it's great fun growing old. 17. I'm shy, paranoid, whatever word you want to use. I hate fame. I've done everything I can to avoid it. 18. I think, as an actor, it is good to feel the fear of failing miserably. I think you should take that risk. Fear is a necessary ingredient in everything I do. 19. There's an innocence to Ozzy Osbourne. He's mingling, but he's somewhat detached. 20. If there's any message to my work, it is ultimately that it's okay to be different, that it's good to be different, that we should question ourselves before we pass judgment on someone who looks different, behaves different, talks different, is a different color. 21. The thing is, even if you're playing sort of a heightened character and playing inside sort of a heightened reality, you can still apply your own truths to those characters. 22. I'm normal, well, semi-normal. 23. I'm just an actor, and if I can leave something behind that my kids will be proud of, then that's what I want. I don't want my kids to be embarrassed by anything I've done. 24. I'm not sure I'm adult yet. 25. I am doing things that are true to me. The only thing I have a problem with is being labeled. 26. Anything I've done up till May 27, 1999 was kind of an illusion, existing without living. My daughter, the birth of my daughter, gave me life. 27. With any part you play, there is a certain amount of yourself in it. There has to be, otherwise, it's just not acting. It's lying. 28. Money is an important thing in terms of representing freedom in our world. 29. Explore purity. 30. Simplicity, that's what I want. It's been a rare commodity for me for a number of years. 31. It's funny because what happens to me when I read a script, when something grabs hold of me, I start getting these flashes of people or places or things or images. 32. When you're confined to a TV series, and you have to play one character, it can make you insane. But it didn't affect me. I got out in time. 33. I was the guy who had been bouncing around the film industry for years, and I'd been lucky if 5 or 10 people would see my movies, so Captain Jack did a big flip for my career. 34. With my kids, they're told 75 times a day that they're loved. 35. I am eternally grateful. 36. Just keep moving forward, and don't give a shit about what anyone thinks. Do what you have to do, for you. 37. People cry not because they're weak, it's because they've been strong for too long. 38. Laugh as much as you breathe and love as long as you live. 39. There is nothing on earth that could ever make me want to relive certain years of my life when I was young. 40. I don't think it's anything you ever get used to. For many years, I could never sort of put my name in the same sort of category as the word famous, or anything like that. And I just found it very uncomfortable. If you get used to it, then something must be wrong. 41. I have this fear of clowns, so I think that if I surround myself with them, it will ward off all evil. 42. I'm shy, paranoid, whatever word you want to use. I hate fame. I've done everything I can to avoid it. 43. If someone is being bullied or feels like an outsider, and they relate to something that I've done, even if it's just igniting a spark, that's great. I had that feeling as a kid. I was messed with no end. 44. When I was 12, I wanted to learn how to play the guitar, and I found a chord book in a shop, and I stuffed it down my trousers. And that's how I learned to play the guitar. 45. With any part you play, there is a certain amount of yourself in it. There has to be, otherwise it's just not acting. It's lying. 46. Tomorrow it'll all be over, then I'll have to go back to selling pens again. 47. I have this fear of clowns, so I think that if I surround myself with them, it will ward off all evil. 48. For a long time I tried to manage an honesty and openness about my personal life because I'm human and I'm normal, well, semi-normal. 49. At my very core, I'm pretty shy. I just happen to have a weird job. 50. It's all kinds of these profound things crashing on you when your child arrives into the world. It's like you've met your reason to live. By Krishna Reddy 5381. From content.wiserstep.com.